Hey guys, Laura Sanko here for Quick Hits, presented to you by Jose Cuervo Tequila, and I am here with a man who just keeps on winning, Billy Quarantillo. Oh my goodness, what a fight, what a finish. I think that's your 8th career knockout. That's got to feel satisfying.
Yeah, it was good. I needed that one too. It's been a long year. I was injured this year, so it was the first fight of the year. I know Alexander Hernandez is a super tough guy, but I knew if he was going to try to match my pace that I'd be able to break him, and that's what happened.
Talk to me a little bit about that first round, because Alex, again, coming down to 45, he's a big guy, a little bit of a tougher first round for you. What were you trying to figure out in round one?
Oh, yeah, I knew he's a fast starter. I knew he was going to come out and be super aggressive, but I knew for him coming down from 155, I knew anyone who fights me, that's my plan, is to try to break you. He was super aggressive. He cut me really good. Obviously, I felt all the blood, in my face, but I knew I was still good to go, and I knew as long as I kept pushing, I knew I was going to get the finish.
You had, a lot of people. They showed him on you're fine. They showed him on your walkout. How many people do you have here tonight cheering for you? Oh yeah,
my whole family's here. They rolled deep. There's at least 20, 30 people out there that came all the way from Western New York, from Virginia, from DC. Everyone, my whole family, all my friends and family. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for making that trip. And it's like a family reunion after this. We're gonna go celebrate.
Well, back to the fight. Talk to me a little bit about that size. Were there moments where you could feel, that he was the bigger fighter in there?
No, not really. He felt strong, but just coming off fighting Shane Burgos, training with lightweights like Matt Fervola and all my training partners, he felt strong, but I knew I was going to wear him down, and he was a little bit shorter than me, so I still felt like I was just as big as him, and when I stopped his takedown in the second round, I knew it was over.
At what point did you realize that your pace was going to be able to just, break his cardio? Obviously, we don't know how tough his cut was, but certainly coming down a weight class, he's a bigger guy. Did you know that the pace would be a big weapon in this one, as it always is for you?
Yeah, that was the goal. It was to work the body a lot. I was throwing a lot of knees to the body. I knew hitting him to the body and wearing him down, changing up my levels, making him wrestle with me, I knew that was going to wear him down. And he actually chose to wrestle quite a bit. So I actually could tell right after he was breathing kind of heavy, like halfway through the first round. I thought I was going to take over and run away with it. And then he got a huge takedown and busted my face open. So I was like, oh man, this isn't going how I wanted. But I knew the constant pressure and staying out of trouble, I knew it was inevitable I'd get the win.
Very few people can stand up to the pace of Billy Quarantillo. You have the highest significant strike pace in the history of the division. I don't know anybody that can keep up with that. When did you know, though, that you were going to be able to get the finish?
It was probably in towards the end, the second round. There was he went for one takedown. He drove me pretty much across the whole mat, and I was just staying up, and then he stopped, and I was still on my feet. And then he takes a big deep breath. I knew he was worn out. Then he was already kind of busted up. But then I just started landing my shots. I got in that flow state that we always dream of getting into, where I felt like I couldn't miss. I felt I could feel the crowd going wild for it, like landing punches. And then I knew the end was near.
Talk to me about when we can see you next, because it's been a year, and certainly did not miss a single beat out there. Do you want to fight more frequently, and how soon can we see you there?
Yeah, I want to fight at least 3 times next year. I talked to Sean Shelby right after. I said I want to get busy this year. He said he's down for it. Even though I got a pretty big gash on my face, the rest of my body's pretty good to go. So look for me early next year, either probably February or March.
Love it. I know you got a lot of family here. You got a new son at home, a lot to celebrate. Billy, thank you so much, and congratulations again. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura.
Guys, keep it locked in right here. More Quick Hits headed your way.